My question for older women is, do you have a problem with the man your age dating someone younger? Or do you have a problem because you want him and someone younger got him? My question.
When it comes to relationship advice and when older women see younger women making the same mistake or trying to make mistakes, the same mistakes that they made when they were young, they always advise them. And when they advise too much and they care too much, it's now going to be sounding as if it's like you want what I want or you're jealous of me in some younger women's brain.
Question for older women is, do you have a problem with the man your age dating someone younger? Or do you have a problem because you want him and someone younger got him? Is that the issue? Because they're so quick to be like, oh, he just trying to control you, this and that. Whole time you want him. You want him, but you feel away because he chose someone that was younger. So in your mind, you're automatically projecting how you feel, like, no, he just want her because she's a dummy, this and that. At your big age, do you not recall the fact that wisdom doesn't come with age? It comes through experience and growth. So you're automatically saying that just because you're older, you have more wisdom than her. Your character is better than her. You're judging someone that you don't know, all because the man that you want chose someone younger than you. Let's talk about it. Yeah, you might feel like, yeah, I'm older, I'm more established, this and that, but your mindset, baby. Your mindset turning that man off. He don't want you. And that younger woman might be more mature than you mentally.
I do not think older women have a problem with the man of their age going for younger women. They just have a problem with the fact that they know that they have nothing to offer. And most of the times, these older women were in that shoes before. They felt like they will feel safe with older men. They feel like more loved with older men, and they feel like, oh, I feel like this man cares about me. But they made that mistake, and then when they see younger women trying to make that mistake, they turn to advice and tell you not to fall into the same pit. You guys, what is your take on this video? Do you think older women are actually jealous of younger women when they see the men of their age going for them because they are more pretty, more youthful? All of that, all of that. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section while we watch these reaction videos together. And I'll see you at the end of the video.
My question for older women is, do you have a problem with the man your age dating someone younger? Or do you have a problem because you want him and someone younger got him? Is that the issue? Because they're so quick to be like, oh, he just trying to control you, this and that. Whole time you want him.
Oh, baby, I hate to see this. I really do. I hate to see this shit right here. And I hate to see it because can't nobody tell you otherwise. You think you know what's up. You think you done clock some shit, and no woman of my age can tell you otherwise. And that's a shame. Because the big one, the one that we don't want played on you, is played on your mind, not your ass. And he's already done it. He has convinced you that we're your enemy because we are the ones that can rescue you. And as long as he keeps you a safe distance from the women that will rescue you, he can wreak havoc on your mind, body, and soul. I hate to see this. And some of you, no matter what we say, you're not going to listen. You're going to have to go through it. You're going to have to go through it because you think you have the truth. You know the truth. It doesn't matter that when he's talking this shit, we're nowhere around. It doesn't matter that we're just nowhere around. And we're nowhere around because we don't want him. Baby. If that man is dealing with you, there's not a that he can do for a grown-ass woman. And he will choose you because he's not man enough for a grown-ass woman. He can do grown-ass woman body parts. That's what you've got. But it takes growth and it takes wisdom, as you said. And that's something you do not have. I hope things change for you. And I hope that you're not one of those low bottom types. I hope your whole goddamn life doesn't have to be ruined for you to realize the game these low level people have played on you. I hope you snap out of it quickly. But girl, you look like your mind is made up. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm ever walking down the goddamn street and some old ass busted gets out of his way with you, I'm coming for him. And not in any way he's ever told you.
Your character is better than her. You're judging someone that you don't know, all because the man that you want chose someone younger than you.
I wonder if I was this silly when I was her age. I'm sure that I probably was. I'm just glad that social media wasn't out. Where's her mama at? Where's her aunties? Somebody talk to her. Okay. Y'all dating older men. We don't have an issue with that, sweetie. We are just trying to tell y'all what we have been through and what we know. And we know that older men don't want to date younger women for no certain reason other than what it looks like. And if you gonna date an older man, you better date a man with some money and you can get a life insurance policy on him. And make sure that the death certificate is coming to you. Because other than that, what are you dating him for? A good time? We not jealous. When a woman of a particular age like myself looks a certain way, shaped a certain way, baby, I could get them young and old. I could never be jealous of what a young girl could do. I want to encourage you to do better than what I did, to know more than what I knew when I was your age. I think you're a gorgeous girl, but I think that you need to rethink some things. Y'all got to get it out y'all heads. Everybody not jealous, and everybody do not want to be young and dumb anymore. I am thankful that I have the wisdom that I have, because wisdom not only comes from your experience, but it also has to do with your age. You have not been through some things that I have been through, and it's going to teach you. But that's only if you're willing to learn the lesson. And this is a lesson for you, sweetheart. You don't need to be dating an older man, because an older man will run circles around you. He already knows why he wants you and what he wants to use you for. You just ain't figured it out yet. And I know you ain't figured it out yet because you're too busy focused on why we trying to tell you not to do it.
My question for older women is, do you have a problem with the man your age dating someone younger? Or do you have a problem because you want him and someone younger got him? Is that the issue? Because they're so quick to be like, oh, he just trying to control you, this and that. Whole time you want him. You want him, but you feel away because he chose someone that was younger. So in your mind, you're automatically projecting how you feel, like, no, he just want her because she's a dummy, this and that. At your big age, do you not recall the fact that wisdom doesn't come with age? It comes through experience and growth. So you're automatically saying that just because you're older, you have more wisdom than her. Your character is better than her. You're judging someone that you don't know, all because the man that you want chose someone younger than you. Let's talk about it. Yeah, you might feel like, yeah, I'm older, I'm more established, this and that, but your mindset, baby. Your mindset turning that man off. He don't want you.
I'm so glad I came across your video. And I am so glad that you have women in your life that want to guide you. Because I know, like, in my 20s, it was hard. Like, I can't tell. You're probably older than that, but you look younger. So I'm just gonna leave it there, like you're in your 20s. And I remember in my 20s, it was the hardest time for me because there was no safety net. And in our 20s, we're often pursued by older men. And let's be honest, you are beautiful. You have nice perky breasts, you got a nice slim waistline, flat stomach, probably got a nice firm solid ass, lifted up, no problems there, right? You're a beautiful woman. One thing I know for sure is that old men want the same thing that young men want. There was a gentleman's page that I came across the other day, and he had a valid question. He was talking about this, about older men pursuing younger women, and he said, now ask yourself, does this man, if we're talking about one particular man in particular, does he have male friends your age? Does his friend group, are they in your age range? Most likely not, right? When I was your age, I did not listen a lot to my elders, and neither did my mom, and that's why I'm here. My grandma told my mom not to entertain my 45-year-old dad when she was 18. Obviously, she didn't listen, and here I am. Can I tell you the number of times I seen this man in my life? 0. I found out what he looked like from a photograph on Ancestry.com. And if I'm going to be super honest with you, I've been pursued by older men all my life, particularly in my youth. This one man in particular stands out to me. And he was old. At the time, I was probably like maybe 19, 20, 21, somewhere in there. And I was with about 2 of my girlfriends. We were out and this old man swaggers up to us. I swear he was probably about 55, 60. He swaggers up to us and just kikis it for a while. And then he says to us with a straight face and his whole chest, I don't date older women. I just date younger women. Do you know why I don't date older women? And we just kind of look at him like, he said, because older women have worms. And me at my young age, I look at him and I know with everything in my soul that the queens that raised me, they wouldn't entertain this man. And even at my young age, I thought to myself, I bet his dick don't work. And he's stupid. And he thinks that I'm stupid too. Now I say all that to say that, sure, we can all admire the beauty of youth. But honey, darling, I promise you, I would never trade my wisdom for your youth and your beauty. Again, I'm glad you have women in your life to try to guide you. Allow them to guide you or not, because everyone has a journey. And some folks, like my mom, had to walk through it to understand. Sending you lots of love. I get it. But these folks that are around you, these women, these queens that are giving you this information, they share that because they love you. And that's a blessing.
The thing is, I feel like one of the person that is convincing her to think that women have problem, other women have problem with the men of their age going for younger women. One of the person that's convincing her is that man that she's with. Are the men, because they'll tell you, oh, don't worry, she's just jealous of me, or she's jealous of you because you're pretty, because she's older now. No man is going to look at her when she's in her 30s, so she's jealous of you, or she's just bitter, right? Because there's nobody that wants to talk to her, or she's no longer pretty, or her boobs are no longer pecky, or she's, they'll just look for something to say so that you feel like, okay, I feel like she's just jealous of me because I'm prettier now. Most of the time, if you ask yourself, what does this older man, what do they have to offer you as a young girl? If you are dating a 50-something years old man, you that are in your 20s, what do you think the man wants to offer you, aside from probably finance, right? So if most of the time, these men cannot even offer you that finance, and even if they do, they'll control you with it. And they easily go for younger girls because they know that you're very naive. They can easily manipulate you. They're not going for the older ones. They're not going for the older ones because they know that the older ones already knows the game. They already knows everything. So So they will not go for the older women. They will go for the younger women that are very naive. They're easily manipulated. They can easily just, they don't know what, they don't have experience, don't know what's going on. So when older women are advising you on you not going for these older men, is because these men, they have nothing to offer. It's better you even date your age mate or young guy than you being with older men that has nothing to offer you. Because the way people take advice when you advise them on some things and take it as you being jealous of them is crazy. It's really crazy. Older women are not jealous that their age mates are with you. I don't even think that is even in the picture. I don't think any older woman will be at probably in their 40s, 50s, and see men in their 50s going for many women in their 20s, and they'll be like, oh my God, you're going for women in your 20s, I'm jealous. I don't think so. That is not what is in their head. They're just trying to advise you that these men have nothing to offer, old and young. So better you even go for the young one that will still give you something quality. Because this one is so old that it doesn't have anything to offer. Like, it doesn't. There's no benefits, right? So I really don't get it why sometimes when you care so much and try to advise younger women, they always call you bitter. They always feel like, oh, it's because you did not pick right, or because you chose the wrong person. They are quick to blame older women. And I feel like experience is the best teacher, because when people are trying to tell you some things and you don't really listen, you feel like you want to experience the thing yourself, sometimes you might not come out of it strong. Because when a lot of people are telling you the same thing and they're advising you on some things, I personally feel like you should listen, at least even tiny little, just listen. I don't think that it is jealousy or they're jealous of the fact that the men of their age do not want them. The men of their age do not want them because they cannot have them. It's not because they don't want them. They can't have them. Younger women are easier for them to go and meet than the women of their age. You can't have the women of their age, the successful women of their age. You can't have them. That is why they go for the younger ones that they can easily, trick with that small, small money that they have. You guys, what is your take on this video? Can you share your thoughts about this video down in the comment section? Respectfully, as always, your girl Mary Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one, guys.